Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Hearts of Iron 4. So, we ended the previous episode rather erratic, because I had to actually take a phone call, so that's why I primarily ended the episode there. But you guys can sit there and see, the push against the Soviets is still very much alive. I love it. And me getting involved in the war actually probably just saved Germany, because Germany was about to get curb stomped if I didn't join. Um, Reason being, Soviets pushed them back to what was it, right here. They had them pretty far pushed. Um, had it continued, I definitely would have seen a Germany surrender. Some people might be saying, Demon, you shouldn't do that. You're being cheap. You're killing the Soviets, and they're weak, and they can't fight a two-front war. Of course they can't fight a two-front war. But we're also not playing historical, so if it was playing historical, I might have been kinder to them. But I'm not. Mainly, and the other reason is just because I just don't care. I really wanted to just get this done and over with. Look at this war. Pushing into Siberia. Everything's to our advantage. Soviets are getting pushed in the west. And also, they made the mistake of also declaring war on the European Entente Alliance one too, so that's their fault for doing that. Although, I'm very surprised that the United Kingdom reformed. I didn't think that was possible. I'm actually quite curious, because they were going for King Edward, but he died. So it's quite weird. I don't know how this is. I don't know what their focus tree looks like right now. I'm actually really curious, because it's like they joined the war on the side of the Allies. So when King Edward died, they can't go down that line anymore because now it's broke. So it's like, what happens to that line? What are we missing equipment on? Oh my god, the artillery is horrific. Increase artillery production. Continue with it. Anti-air is not doing great either. As long as my infantry have guns, I really don't care what happens on this front. It's a winter war. Of course I'm going to lose a lot of guns. Alright, continue that offensive. You guys eventually will achieve the final victory for us. That's the goal. Support equipment's starting to run out next. Trucks are getting low. Infantry equipment's getting low. We're probably going to have to halt the offensive and hope the Germans can push the rest of the way. I can't fight the war anymore. Oh, Mongolia surrendered, so that actually just fixed our supply situation a little bit. Could go for cruiser modernization, but there's no point. Bicycle battalions, infantry equipment. I guess we go for that. Well, it gave us a little bit of extra guns and stuff, so I guess we'll just let the offensive continue until then. I'll let it continue. When we're about 10,000 in infantry equipment, I'll stop the offensive, because I can't risk letting the war continue. Like right now, I can kind of let my guys go because there's not that many troops, but they can do their thing for a bit longer. We're gonna need more military factories though to really reach the quota. Yeah, Germany's pushed almost all the way through Latvia. It's gotten into Belarus. It's definitely getting into Ukraine. It's halfway in. It's on the river line. That's actually pretty impressive, considering where it was at just moments ago. Well, at least in terms of last episode. One thing that might we'll do different logistics companies. That actually might help with the attrition problems. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for better destroyers. Infantry equipment, where's it at? It's getting close. It's getting close. Mechanized offensive. I'm not too concerned about that anymore. What was I going to go for? Oh, I was going to upgrade this. Upgrade it. I'm just going to go for level 4 destroyers. That'd actually really be nice. Alright. Halt the offensive. Offensive's done. No more attacks. Alright. So that stuff's going. I need more artillery. I'm going to focus on artillery. Get it to 20 factories. Let it build for a while. Get 2 more on anti-air guns, just to let it start flowing out. In terms of raw material, how are we looking? Okay, we can stop the import of rubber. Oil reserves are doing excellent. I would call for the removal of one of these factories. Actually, can we just get rid of all the oil from America and be fine? We're nearing independence. And probably the rest of these oil refineries will probably what'll do it for us, so I will let them flow out. And then for me, I'm going to get all these militaries ready to go. Another round of military factories once those things are all done and the oil reserves are accomplished. Construction, that's what I would focus on right now. Also, just because I can, I'm actually going to put 5 on carriers because we're about to go ham on the carriers. Got that. Go for better. Oh yes, we're going for that. Ooh, yes. Chihas. Give me Chihas. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade the guns, and then I'm also gonna go for mechanized. Alright, that works in my favor again. How are they looking? Germany's getting a push. It's not doing bad. They've taken out the Benelux pretty much for the most part, but Spain is doing a massive push in killing the Italians. Nah, I'm not actually worried about the anti-air guns. Get me 18 on support equipment, we'll talk. Actually, you know what? We got enough oil for a while, so we'll just get this focused first. Damn. I need your artillery. Siberia front's a bitch. I hate fighting out here. I just gotta hope the Germans can hold. The Axis can hold it. Like if they keep pushing in the west, I mean they have a chance. Soviet Union's down 666,000 men, at least against me. I don't know how the German war is looking. I can't see it. Actually, no, I can. Where is it? Current wars, German-Polish war. No, that's not the one I want. Actually, no, it's a German. Oh my God, 5.6. They show both. So I've knocked it about 666,000, over 600,000, we'll say. 5.6. They're down 6.2 million, probably just over. Probably about 6.3. Germany's lost 1.71. What about the Polish war? 3 point. Yeah, Germany's down about 5 million men. Where is? I know. Wow, 1.87 million. Jesus. I gotta let my supply situation figure itself out first. I will help Germany in another offensive as soon as I can. Oh, they just secured Cairo. Oh, look. Oh, wait a minute. If you're in the Comintern, doesn't that mean you're at war with the Allies too? Or the German or the European Entente? Again, to my advantage. In terms of this. Division recovery rate. I don't really need the infantry. I don't really need the division right now, do I? Not really, but we'll go for a tank designer because I am going to start getting tanks. Go ahead and jump on that oil reserve for fuel refining. That'll probably jump us over the quantity we need. Get more infantry equipment. We're not doing bad. We're catching up on stuff. Artillery's starting to catch up. Support equipment's starting to catch up. Infantry equipment's starting to get more factories in it, so it's definitely going to catch up. That'll leave me with 3, 5 additional ones. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Come on, Germany, keep the push. achieve your victory. How much of this is cut off? Alright, I want one of you guys head here, here, do the hook. Okay, you head here, and push here. Let those guys do their thing, then those army troops will actually head back west once this is done. It's going to take them a little while to travel through here, but it'll weaken that front. So we got a 2-2-2. What's the next thing we're going to want? Is there anything here that can help with supply consumption? Does this one help with supply consumption? I thought there was one here. No. Well, if it was me... I mean, we're eventually going to go for... Let's go for capital ship ideas. Good, that guy's going down through there. Those guys are jumping in through here. Chihas have been researched. I think the next thing we'll jump on is this. Yes, get the mechanized divisions ready. Get more of those boys in. Do another round of military factories just because I can. Oil reserves are starting to catch up again. Excellent. Go for this streamlined because I want more production getting done. Loving it. Rubber's good. Oil's good. Natural resources are good. Everything is good. This guy's almost done here. As soon as he pushes into that last two mountain provinces, we're pretty much finished here. Those troops are pushing back. Resources are back in the green. This next. And delete that because that thing sucks. Create new division. Armor division. I'm gonna go for engineer, motorized. This support artillery, logistics, medium tank, medium self-propelled, medium tank, medium self-propelled, medium tank. And we're still waiting for the research to finish up on the tank destroyer. I actually have a pretty good 40 width division. I like use a lot. It's actually a really good division. I vote economic ideas, actually. We can get this stuff done easy. Construction speed, factory output, resource sufficiency. Oh my god, it happened. Yes, Germany launched a good offensive. Thank God. I was worried. I really was. I thought they weren't going to be able to pull it off. The fall of Paris will definitely put the advantage towards the Germans again. Production efficiency growth. Fuel capacity goes up by an additional 15%. That's excellent. Okay, we're starting to catch up on stuff. Let's go ahead and get anti-air. Get those babies going. Go for construction 5. Medium tank destroyer. Alright, I was going to go for just 40 tech, but I guess we'll go for 44 tech for everything then. Alright. That'll go there. Go back to the armored divisions, because this will be my, these are my boys that are going to be going against the, damn it. Wrong way. I have like a specific way I like to do these. So it looks cool. Tanks. Oop. Mechanized. 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 There we go. These will be my breakthrough divisions to get to Malaya. I love these divisions. They're 40 whiffs. They're dangerous as all hell because of the supply situation. But if you can get over the supply situation, you get... Oh my god, wait a minute. Why are they... Why are you... Who... Wait. I bet I know what happened. Yep. The Australians invaded, and when they invaded, they caused problems. Ooh, which means... those puppies out. It's gonna hurt the supply situation a little bit, but I can start sending Marines out and start invading everything that Australia owns. Dude, the resource gain efficiency, that's actually more oil too. Tiny bit, probably not very much. Might be like one each. How's the supply situation looking? It is not doing too bad. The supply situation has pretty much fixed itself. I don't know what else to build. I'm not utilizing my planes like I'd like, but I got no choice when it comes to not using them. We could get the mechanized divisions ready to go. You know what? We'll do that. I'm gonna start getting the 40. I'm gonna get my tank divisions ready. All right, supplies 3,000, 1,000. Attack. Launch the offensive. We're gonna see how deep we can get in with new resources in. That just recovered the rest of the oil reserves. Go for logistics 3 because I actually forgot to get it. I actually just remembered. And what our boys will do is they're just going to launch a massive attack and see how far they can get in. Another attack against the Soviets will probably give the Germans a little bit better chance. Because we've taken a lot of their... I'd say we took their tiny bit of tungsten, aluminum reserves. Without Mongolia, they lose another army. Still a good chunk of their army is still stationed out here in the east because they have to defend. I think if we can hit this pack and get rid of the aluminum, I think they wouldn't be able to make support equipment or planes for a while. That's really the hopes, I guess. Germany's still pushing. It's got the river line. It's fighting Spain in the west. We have just enough resources to keep this war going. I'm actually going to turn that off. You know why? Because I'd rather get the points. Because what I could do is once the war is over is I can try coring more of this territory and get access to a large resource. Manpower. There's over 400 million people I have access to that I can't use yet. That's in, that's in. Go ahead and go for turreted secondary guns, and we'll go for another one. And we could probably use this time wisely to get more of that done, too. Go for construction 3. Jump on that fuel capacity. Ooh, infantry equipment's gone. That was the one thing I wanted to keep. Get another round of these in. Alright, keep focusing on them. We definitely are going to need more guns. I didn't think the gun situation was that bad yet. I'm not too worried about that stuff. Ooh, I definitely vote for this. Go ahead and do this because I'd like the 5% war support boost, efficient recovery rate, and more rubber. Ooh, I didn't think about that, but I can see if I could demand Indochina too. Ooh, tungsten. Tungsten. Ooh. Gimme, 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 gimme. And the rubber. Rubber come in handy too, I guess. Well, that was a nice minor offensive. We secured a little bit more land, but not nearly as much as I'd like. Focus on this. Get some more support equipment, because that's about to become another problem again. Turret secondaries. Go ahead and jump on. Where is my child at? Dual purpose. Logistic Company 3. Go for Logistic Company 4. We got torpedoes. I'm just going to jump on getting more of this stuff done. Will they give us Indochina? Gonna get it? Yes! Ah, the Empire grows. Look at the strength that we have accomplished. Excellent. Excellent. That is the last remaining bits of territory we need. Finland, what up? If the Germans can take out Spain and Portugal, they... Actually, wait, you said Portugal on. Oh, wait a minute. How did they get control? I'm not gonna lie. Let's say Brazil pulls off the impossible. They still own half of Iberia. So even if they die, oh my god, I didn't think about that. The resource war down there has to be going immense. Jesus. Put this image in your head. They're literally fighting for Brazil right now. The amount of resources being drained. No wonder the casualties skyrocketed for America. It's fighting in level 1 infrastructure. Jesus, I didn't even think about that. My god. Oh, look at my boys. Get them. Get you some of that. Oh my god, they're gonna put that entire army on the Soviets. Whatever part of the German army is still there is going to get mounted to the Soviet front. It is about to go ham. Oh, I still need more guns. I'm just gonna focus on infantry equipment right now. If I can get 300, I'm in the clear. We're also gonna go ahead and start getting this stuff done too. What's good here? 5% non-core manpower. Oh my god, 5% for me is just oh. Is that division speed? Ooh. Not doing any of that. Nah, I'm not. I'm just gonna hold off on these guys. More resources. I love it. More military equipment. I guess we'll just boost more of this up. I like having that equipment. We're eventually going to need those guys anyway. Resistance growth speed, minus 15%. Oh, one thing I could do, it is a maneuver. So this needs it done anyway. This is all going to be needed done anyway, so I can just do this. I'll get China ready. Anything that is on what Japan originally owned will be getting this upgrade. Anything on the mainland that I originally own. So I actually get upgraded fully because I like that oil. We'll do the mainland too. The home islands will get upgraded too. That's excellent. Alright, so 2-2. We did another middle one. Let's do one on the right. Or do we want to do a lefty one? Oh, decals could be cool. Look at the manpower. I gained like what, 1.5 million people just by doing that? Jesus. Alright, I need a good guy. This is my boy. He gonna be doing stuff. Advanced light, go ahead and just start. I'm just gonna get the guns going. Oh wait, there is one thing I could do. Jump on cruiser modernization so I can get that 300% boost. I'd like to get 1944 tech for this. And while that's going on, you guys can just do this. Where's the rest of the Japanese fleet? Right here. You're going to be under command of Yamamoto. Go ahead and just do this. I got the fuel for it, I think. And we got 1.7 years of fuel. I don't care. Look at it. Look at its glory. 1944 tech, go. Jesus Christ, look at that offensive. They're getting in there. If they can get the Caucasus, I give them credit. Alright, in terms of weaponry, we're only 5.2k in the green. I'm actually going to wait a while. No point in getting involved in this. Not yet. I need many more guns. Many, many, many more. More support increase. Go for this and get a 10% political power boost, which will actually be really handy. That'll fix the fuel reserve. Oh my god, they're securing Crimea. I think if it was me personally, I think the Germans are succeeding in their plans. I don't think the Soviets will last much longer. Their surrender progress, I mean, they've killed more of my men than I've killed of theirs, but I think that's because of the equipment issue I had. But at this point of the game, I think they're done. We will go for a fast planner. Cruiser modernization. Go for the Long Lance, actually, because I actually like to have that. And then, what was I going to check? Oh, yes. This. Nothing there that I want. This gentleman here, can you get infantry expert? You can. Excellent move. Excellent move. As for the rest of my boys on this front, head south. I want you covering that whole provisional territory. That's in. Go for the next 44 tech on those guys. Going for the best ships possible. How's our gun situation looking? It's getting there. We're at 18,000. It's much better than what we were at. We're making 300 guns a day too, so that's even more progressive. Launch the attack. We'll see how far we can get in before they have to stop us. Not guaranteed to do much, but if we get a little bit of a push somewhere, just a tiny tidbit, we can start hurting them. And it gets them that much closer to the surrendering to the Germans. That stuff's done. Of course, the super battleships are going to be getting built. Go for oil processing. I think most of our push is up in the north, so I think it's still advantageous to us to continue this. Our boys down here, though, they are canceling their defenses here. They are going to be heading right, yeah. We are preparing for the total invasion of China. I'm actually going in. Okay, you guys got that in. Go ahead and jump on this. You guys halt the offensive. It's no longer functioning. No point continuing a fight that can't be continued. That'll get us our chance to get our guns back in the green. And as for everybody down here, beat the crap out of them. Close air support. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit them hard with these guys. Excellent. And me declaring war on them means they probably, it's not guaranteed, but it probably means they'll join Comintern. Yep, that's what I wanted. And they'll push their troops south into like Indochina, so again it's to their disadvantage to be doing that. Because eventually my guys will beat them. Siam will send its troops up there, so it'll defend it. Let's see. Trade ideas would be great. Research speed plus 5%, don't mind if I do. Idea costs, even better. Could use more planes. We have any other close air support we can call in? Not really. But I can put more out. We necessarily don't really need more fighters, we just need more freaking close air support. Alright, you guys are done there. Go ahead and jump on this next. Logistics companies in, recon in. Oh yeah, there we go. We're starting to get a hit on them. Eastern side will collapse. If we can get a cutoff point, I don't see them lasting much longer. Fleet, go ahead and head to Hiroshima. We'll increase repairs to 10. In terms of planes, we have a lot of these guys in here. I don't care about them. Okay, go ahead and delete all these. Really don't care about the carrier force just yet, so you guys can just go, right here. Right here. Cut off their ports, because if they can't trade with anybody, it's just going to kill them. Super battleships are in. Get the medium guns done. I need more divisions. Ooh, I don't need that many. What am I thinking? I only need 24 divisions. Because I'm getting them their guns. Airplane catapult, excellent. Ooh. How far are the Germans pushed? They're almost to Moscow. Oh wow, and they're getting close to Stalingrad too. If they get the Caucasus, I think the Soviets are done. It's really all they need. If it's really, in my personal opinion, I notice this is just, if you can cut off the Soviet oil supply, They pretty much are done because their tanks can't do anything. Whatever divisions they put trucks in and stuff, they can't get fuel. Slowly, they just get overwhelmed by just sheer numbers. That, or if you guys seen it happen with between me and Quibbling in our game, playing Polish Romania, Soviets just didn't send enough troops and we just curb stomped as we pushed east. It was a beautiful game. Fantastic. Greatest military campaign in the history of the world. But we're also facing Paradox's AI, which, I mean, it's much to be desired. I just need more divisions on that front. Once I get the divisions, we're pretty much set. Got that. Jump on carrier floatplane 2. Boys are doing good. Go ahead and jump on this next. Dollar nothing armor scheme. Go ahead and start jumping on the carrier hulls. And do army drill because we're going to need these guys anyway. Alright, 7th of December, 1944, 2 months. But if we go here, quickly go on army trading. Should be 25th of November. Good, several days shorter. Modern rubber, good. Guess we'll just jump on getting the radar done. I'm just gonna let the Germans do their thing. I can't do it in offensive against the Soviets anymore. I don't have the equipment. Every time we get the equipment, we run out of the equipment. So it pretty much tells us where we're at in that situation. Actually, wait a minute. What did that give me? Conversion. Oh, conversion speed. Okay, I was curious. I thought it said something else. I would say, whoa. Let's say construction speed? I didn't know that thing was OP. Alright, so we got that. We got that. All that's done. I can probably up the Marines. I like expanding all the time. How's the infrastructure looking? Excellent, we are getting in. Any of the Japanese home islands get taken? Nope, we still own most of it. We own all our Pacific Islands, so the Australians must not be doing anything. And then we'll get this army out, see if we can kill China. If I can kill China, then we'll end the episode, and we are pretty much set. Next time I come back, we'll play more of this. Alright. I need these boys. Give me this. Second army. We'll go for this gentleman right here. Head here. Head here. And head here. Good Japanese soldiers are coming in. Head down south. Fall of Leningrad, that's telling. Upgrade to that a level 4. Level 4 in Kanto. Go ahead and just up these two, because I'd like to have level 10 ports. Alright. Let's go for gold. I should have the army count now, because before it was only 48 divisions, now it's 72, and they only own southern China. Go here, and push south. See if you guys can make it in. If you can't, I'd still like to see a push. Good, boys, good. Cut them off. Make sure they can't get troops here. If we can get that last province, they're immediately cut off, and there's nothing they can do. So close. Because the other advantage is they also have to send troops to either side, so I still win. I think for this we'll go for... I don't really know. I mean, leadership. We'll go for leadership. Probably won't do anything with it, but we'll still have it ready to go. Push there while these guys push here. Please get the cutoff. Yes. Yes. Good, Japan, good. Now if they try to get troops to either side, they're gonna get cut off. There we go, there's the convoy raids. So if they try to send troops in here, they're just gonna die for it. Eastern side's done. That pocket's gonna get squashed. That's in. Go for these boys next. Advanced heavy batteries. Excellent. Jump on smoke screens. Those guys are in. Go for MPs because we're going to need them anyway. Yeah, that eastern side's done. Oh, they even pushed a little bit. Oh, China's out. Okay. The remaining parts of the army head here. Prepare to kill Shang-Chi. I mean, I'm annexing all this territory anyway, so... It's mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Start getting the ship stuff done. Let's go here. Do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a push everywhere. They're encircled. Jesus, my boys are going ham. Let's see how far they can go. And then I'll end the episode. Look at this. Look at this offensive. It's beautiful. Ah, good. Soviets. How far away are they from surrendering? Bismarck Sea. Oh, they're finally committing to the naval invasions. I don't really care, though. I'll retake my island as soon as I want. Alright. You guys, go ahead and head back. You're going to actually head to Shanghai and get repairs. If you need repairs. Stuff's all good. Get this next. Shang-Chi's about to collapse totally. Excellent. That is utter collapse. That'll secure us all China. A few more provinces will be done. 1944 carrier hulls, excellent. How far along is this? 8 more days, and then 165. We'll have that done. 1945. Start getting this in. Cut off into 2 different sections. Don't know which one has the capital in it, but either side's done. Got that. Jump on this. Give me radar 4. Then I no longer have to care about radar for the longest time. Closer and closer. Fuel consumption. Ooh, that'll be a nice one. Alright. I think I'll end that episode here, though. So, we have successfully led an invasion and have secured all of China. Manchukuo, I don't know how the hell to pronounce your freaking name. They're the last holdout. I probably will be doing an annexation of them here. Usually how I do it is I just build up all the stuff in here and then I can do an annex. I think they're already yeah, they're already pretty much there. Besides that, Germany has led a successful invasion in the west, and Russia is getting closer and closer to being done. Leningrad is secured. Moscow is secured. Stalingrad is the last holdout, major city for the Russians. I think after we take that, I think they had the Gorky, and after Gorky, I think they had either Kazan or Archangelisk. I don't know which one they're going to go for, but it's one or the other. Soviets have suffered severe casualties, not only against me. I've suffered 2.14 million man loss, but more importantly, they've lost large sums of troops to the Axis. I'm assuming theirs have skyrocketed since this war has begun. Yeah, Papa Stalin is currently sitting at 15 million casualties. You count my troop kills into it, another one. He has suffered over, 16 million men? Manpower is probably draining. He's losing access to his industry in the west. The industrial base collapsing. I don't see the Soviets surviving probably till the end of the year. I could see this being over by Christmas, depending on if I do another attack. Then it comes down to probably an invasion of Australia and Canada. Probably Canada to be more guaranteed. It shouldn't be that hard of an invasion. I think they probably have some of their troops stationed probably in the Soviet Union. I could probably do a successful invasion here in northwest Canada. If we do score a successful invasion, what that gives me is it gives me options. So either A, we can do an attack against the European Entente, as I'm going to always refer to this Polish faction as, because I don't know how to pronounce that. It'd be hilarious if that was actually what that referred to. It's like I know Polish and I don't know. But yeah, I don't think an attack against the UK is advantageous to me. The resources and stuff would be an excellent maneuver, but I don't know. I feel like if we can get an annexation of Canada, I think we have a better advantage. Because I could definitely build ports up here. And if I have 44 tech for my ships, range should not be a problem. At least I'm hoping it's not. And if range is not an issue, we should be able to do an invasion probably from up here in East Siberia, Kamchatka, or this island here. Pull off a successful invasion and hit them here in British Columbia. Storm through and collapse whatever's part of Canada that's left there. Same time, I could say, screw that, I don't want to do an invasion there, and hit Australia. It's just a matter of choosing where to hit. I definitely do see the Soviets collapsing by the end of the year, probably before the end of the year. I'm probably going to start mounting my troops ready to go because I have almost 200,000 guns in reserve, 15,000 almost in artillery, almost over 8,000 AA guns. I'm no longer attacking anywhere, so I don't have to care about that either. The IGN is getting prepared for a massive military buildup. Last thing we got to get is in 160 days we'll have advanced centrometric radar. Then we'll start building out the fleet. Infrastructure is still getting built up across the board in Imperial Japanese Secure Territory. I'm probably just going to go ahead and start building these areas up too. Infrastructure is just going to keep getting built as we go along. We have the resources. We can do this. Level 6 infrastructure is usually where I build most of mine at anyway. Like, having level 10 is, like, preferable because then you never have to care about resources, but if you're needing some quick, easy builds, 6 is usually your best bet to go with. Other things, I'm probably going to switch to construction as soon as I finish up. I want to get deck size increase for my carriers for both of these. Once I have both of those done, I don't have to care about my capital or I don't have to care about the carriers anymore because then I can put all my planes on them and never look at them again. We do have some factories. We have about 11 in reserve. So if I feel like I need to put more on these, I can always dump more on them. Yeah, I'm gonna dump 2 more on those guys. A little bit of production, just to cap that off right where I need it to be. Besides that, I still need to build a formidable air force. The Japanese air force is not doing nearly as good as it needs to be. The Imperial Air Force needs to get renovated. Mainly because usually when I play this, I have like, if I play Germany or the Soviets or America, hell, even Britain or France, the preference is usually you want 50 fighter planes production. You want 50 factories on them. Just mainly because it's more convenient for the player. Because then usually the AI usually kill about roughly, what, almost a dozen aircraft, somewhere around there. And usually if you get 50 on there, you can kind of, you have enough getting made that you offset your losses if you don't have really good, if your planes aren't as superb as they should be. You get about 5 or 10 on close air support. That's enough because you need about, what, 1,000 casts to start pushing in most of these provinces, especially in the late game. That's about all you need, and you can get that out about 5 or 10. If you want to go for bombing runs, though, you got to get at least 50 on strategic bombers. And the only reason I say that is just so you can build enough of those damn things. So even if you're losing them, it's just a amount of just catching up to get like 1,000 strap bombers bombing somewhere, or 2,000 of them. But I see this, and I like these. I like Stalingrad being pushed. I like seeing the Germans. I did not know if the Germans were going to pull this off or not. I was actually kind of worried. That's why I declared war when I did. But I'll probably relook at the episode, because I like the fact that France held for so long, man. I can't believe they held as long as they did. However, I don't know why Soviets declared war on Poland. I know it's in the Focus tree, so that's probably what ended up happening, is they went down here, got claims on Poland, and did, I don't know if they did demand Eastern Poland, or they just declared war on their claim. But that screwed them heavily. If they didn't do it, they would have all of Britain's raw materials and stuff, and it could have been advantageous. They don't now, so they're screwed. Besides that, I don't really know what else to plan for. I see Soviets. This is our push. After that push, probably either Australia, Canada, finish them off. If we do that, and I do secure Canada, I'm probably going to annex it for my own sake. And I'm pretty much going to put all my army divisions on the American border. Probably build up all the airfields. Huge airfield build up. Just get my armored divisions down here and just storm across the United States. Because I think they're the biggest person in their faction. So if you kill them off, it's pretty much done. If you have to invade any of these South American countries, it's not that bad. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, the war for this blob surrounded by 2 great empires. Love it. So see you guys next time. Thanks.